Hello and welcome to Chapter 3. 3.1 we're going to start off with. We're going to be working with identifying angle pairs formed by three intersecting lines today. There's a lot of special relationships that happen. And before we get into that, we're going to talk about parallel and perpendicular, parallel and skew lines. Parallel lines are two lines that don't intersect that are in the same plane, coplanar. And skew lines are two lines that don't intersect and they're not coplanar. Also, two planes that don't intersect are called parallel planes. So T and U, there's no really marking for that. We're not gonna study parallel planes very often. There's like the parallel lines have these little marks on them here. There's nothing really, and there's no indicators like that for the planes. Think of each segment in the figure as part of a line. So like BA really is line BA. We're just not going to draw that line in there. We're just going to think of it as a line. Which line or planes in the figure appear to fit the description? Lines parallel to CD contain point A. So if it's going to be parallel to CD and contain point A, it would have to be BA or line AB. And again, it just says appears to fit the description. So we don't necessarily know this. Lines skewed to CD contain point A. Okay, so that actually could be a couple of them because we have not only GA, we also have HA. Okay. My microphone just died. Okay, sorry about that. My microphone just died. So I got a different one. So there's an awkward pause there in the video. Alright, next one. Line perpendicular to CD containing point A. Let me erase some of the stuff I have here. Alright, so lines perpendicular to CD. So that one has to contain point A. That would be that one right there, which would be line AD. And the last one is planes parallel to plane EFG containing point A. Okay, EFG, let's take a look at where that is. EFG is this bottom one here on the bottom. So if it's going to be parallel to a containing point A, has to be this top one here. So plane ABC would be the one parallel. Parallel postulate and perpendicular postulate. These are two postulates that are going to be used for other proofs. Used for proofs throughout the year. Okay. And what they say is if there's a line and there's a point not on the line, then there exists exactly one line through that point that's parallel to the given line. So what that looks like is this. If I have a line here and I have a point not on the line, there has to be one line through that point that's parallel to that line. And then the perpendicular postulate is the same thing, except for if you have a line and a point not on the line, then there exists one line through that point that's perpendicular to the original line. So here's my original line, here's my point. There has to be one line going through that point that will be perpendicular. And it's one and only one line. Alright, angles and transversals. This is the main objective for today. Okay, transversal is a line that intersects two or more coplanar lines at different points. So here's one line. Here's another line. This is the transversal right here. Because it intersects these two lines at two different points. This here is not a transversal because this line intersects the other two lines at one and only one point. Now, when you have this situation, there's four different vocab words, four different types of angles that appear. Corresponding, alternate interior, alternate exterior, and consecutive interior. This one is also known as same side interior. Okay? So, corresponding means they're in the same position. Like this would be, these are like upper right. The upper right angles, like there and there in relationship. So if you were to take these angles here and place them on top, they're going to be in the same position. Alternate interior angles means they're on the inside. So the interior is here, and the exterior is out here. Okay, so alternate interior means all opposite sides are on the inside. So like that would be 4 and 5. Alternate exterior, same thing, except for on the outside. Alternate sides of the transversal and on the outside or the exterior. Same side, interior, consecutive interior are on the interior and then on the same side. So they're all really straightforward, their names. So your job is to be able to identify which ones they are. So this would be upper left and upper left. So we call those corresponding angles. Okay, these are in the exterior, and they're on alternate sides. So this is alternate exterior angles. Here they're on interior and on opposite sides, so they're alternating or alternate interior angles. So your job is to be able to figure out which one is which pair. And that's all we're working on for today. Tomorrow there's going to be special things that happen with those special angle pairs. Thank you guys for tuning in to 3.1.